Dominic Strauss-Kahn entered the New York court with his head bowed, a look of defeat not expected by one of the world's most powerful men. The charges against him read like the diary of a sexual predator. They include attempted rape, sex abuse, and unlawful imprisonment. If convicted, Mr. Strauss-Kahn could spend the rest of his life behind bars.
The defendant restrained a hotel employee inside of his room. He sexually assaulted her and attempted to forcibly rape her.
A certain fall from grace for a man who was a possible contender to Nicolas Sarkozy for French presidency in 2012. The defense's request for a $1 million bail was denied, but his lawyers may push for another bail hearing at any time.
We believe and will prove in our judgment that Mr. Strauss-Kahn is innocent of these charges. We think this case is very defensible. We do not believe he has any intention of ever fleeing the jurisdiction. His principal intention is to try and clear his name and reestablish his good name.
Concerns over the negative effect this may have on the Eurozone debt crisis are mounting, since the IMF play a central role in arranging bailout packages for troubled European countries. Yet the organization says it will continue to remain fully functioning and operational, with First Deputy Managing Director John Lipsky taking on the duties of Mr. Strauss-Kahn while he is unavailable. That top chair is very much placed under the spotlight by these events, which could provide more firepower to emerging economies such as China and Brazil, who argue in favor of a non-European head.
We already were scheduled to have a new president come in at any event, and there were discussions on whether we'd see another European or whether leadership would move over to Asia. China's been lobbying hard that they deserve a turn at this.
But for now, it's up to a grand jury to decide on whether a trial should go forward. If 12 or more determine there is a case, then Dominic Strauss-Kahn will be formally indicted later this week.
The actions described in this statement by the prosecutor's office are too graphic to mention, but do lend to the severity of the charges against one of the world's most powerful men. Without diplomatic immunity, Dominic Strauss-Kahn could face up to 70 years behind bars, and this could prove for a real structural change in the International Monetary Fund. He will remain in police custody until Friday, when we will find out whether this case will go to trial. Natalie Carney for Channel News Asia in downtown New York.